on. I need to get my headset on. I was forgetting something. Hello, he's, she's, in-betweens, and numerous bees. Okay, thank you. I wasn't aware. Anyways, numerous he's, she's, in-betweens, and numerous bees, and welcome to the Lost Library. As always, I am Pwincess, Tariot's Tome Teller, first of her name, keeper of lore, collector of tales, reader of fates, founder and leader of the Myceli Fae Court, and arbiter of the Lost Library. On the agenda today is like an hour or so of Evoland 2. And then I'm going to switch over to my first ever collab. Well, at least official collab. I did previously appear on this person's channel during their subathon. Yes, I'm going to be collabing with a few people later, starting at like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it'll be the first official collab that I am participating with. I'm going to be hanging out with It's Yui Nya. She gave me a list of the people who are going to be there in DMs. Give me a second. Yeah, it's going to be It's Yui Nya. Rainbow Wubs, and Spell Power 12. Later today, will be joining me for some Fall Guys, which is a game I suck at, but it's at least cross-platform and multiplayer. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to the little bit of time that we get in this game before I have to switch over. We're in Evoland 2. This Aloe, not this Aloe. Oh yeah, last time on Evoland 2, Aloe, a mysterious individual, ended up waking up in the middle of a forest and was brought to a local village for treatment, has no memory of his past, and gave himself the name Aloe. The daughter of the person who rescued him, Tar, short for Tariot, which is our stand-in for Pwincess, because Pwincess was apparently too long of a name. You then get a weapon, because some monsters had been appearing in the forest lately, and return to the spot you were found. We encountered some demons, allegedly all destroyed 50 years ago, in some great war, in the kingdom of, I think, Genova. But anyways, however, these demons summoned the forest spirit. Welcome, Hunter Trace, to the chat. Summoned the forest spirit, and then realized it was too powerful and fucked off to let the forest spirit attack the nearby village. Not wanting that to happen, Aloe teamed up with Tar to take down the forest spirit. However, once we defeated it, the energy that was stored inside of the creature went into this ancient ruin in the same clearing, and then something happened, and we appeared in a similar clearing, but things were less graphical. We later found out, after we visited the village to find out it doesn't exist, that we had traveled 50 years into the past during the height of the Demon War. After a bit of a miscommunication with some of the Empire troops in the mountains, we are captured and put into a dungeon, which we then had to make like Solid Snake and hide under a box to sneak out, which is why I decided to take on the fighter name of Solid Snail as we escaped into a coliseum. In that coliseum, we fought a few fighters, including a demon that we named a terrifying demon that we named the very unassuming name Bob. And so with Bob's help, we ended up escaping into the bane of my existence, a platformer like sewer system, and we are now in the town proper, where we're on the lam. At least Allope and Bob are, not so much Tar. And so we had to find a way to smuggle ourselves out of the city. And after stupidly giving over a lot of the gold that Allope had to the smuggler, we now had to get a minimum wage job in order to pay the rest of the way out of the city. And that is where we were. Now I'm going to talk to this guy who's been wandering in fucking circles. What do you want? What is your purpose? Oh yeah, I forgot. Give me a second. I forgot that I had to. Thank you for the redeem. I would bow if I could, but I'm just a PNG. Let me just move myself awkwardly up here so you don't block the thing. Okay. Ever since the war started, my brother has had malicious thoughts. I'm positive those wretched sorcerers are behind all this. Why did the Emperor call them to battle the demons? Colonel Dakin and our soldiers could certainly deal with it by themselves. Hey, they should send the lieutenants too while they're at it. Okay. Thank you for the redeem. And see, down here was the... No way I'm going back down there, I hate rats. Okay, I didn't realize there would be dialogue, but that's where the sewer was. I think we already went in this house. Yeah, I already went in this house. Okay, I need to figure out where the McDonald's is because, I have to work, or sorry, the WickDonald's or WalkDonald's or whatever because, yeah, I gotta, you know, work a minimum wage job. Tea, sugar, whiskey, weapons. Oh, well, that was... Anything I can just... Don't mind me. Just stealing your gold. Do-da-da-da-da. Hey Siri, set alarm 5:45.
Set the alarm for when?
5:45.
I set your alarm for 5:45 p.m.
That was just to remember that I need to switch games around that time. Welcome to the Genova Orphanage. We take care of all our children who've lost their parents to the war and other disasters. It's a constant commitment every day and every hour. And unfortunately, every minute too. The red-haired girl is very kind. Yes, ask her. We have great fun together. I'm a sweet girl, right? Huh? Yes? What? I can't hear you. Say I'm a sweet girl! Say it! Hee. And that guy kind of looks like Lucas from from whatever the game that Ness is from. That looks like Lucas from Smash, which I know is not the game that Lucas is originally from. I just can't remember what game he's from. Fire Emblem or something? No. Earthbound? Yeah, Earthbound. That's it. I think I'm gonna have to pee soon. Good to know. I'm hungry. When do we eat? Hi, Allo. Welcome to the chat. you're purposely commenting to block the. Actually, I'm blocking a fair bit more of the screen than I wanted. Let me just shrink up into the corner over here so you can actually see what's going on. I keep having to resize my assets in OBS for some reason, and so I was a little too giant. Now you can actually see a bit more of the screen instead of looking at my at my ugly face. Only the projected image of me is shrinking. Calm down. I'm bored. Want to play a game? I'm resting for a second. Okay, Alop. I guess I'm not ugly. I don't know what I am though. Oh, I do hope they leave me alone. Not adorable. Ooh. You know, just stealing. No, it's empty. Just stealing shit from the orphans. Ten out of 10 would recommend. No, just kidding. Only in video games. Okay, that's the shop. That's the inn where the shady person that gave us this job is. Let's just talk to everyone before I find where I have to. Oh, there. I'm guessing this is the Whack-Donald's. Okay, but don't you think our beloved emperor really wanted us to go to war with demons? After all, he had a good relation with them. So why this war? Why now? Do you know Professor Gyro? He's the greatest inventor the Empire has ever known. Rumor has it his top secret lab is somewhere in the mountains. Long live the Emperor! Long live Emperor Lothar! Hi, I'm the girl that escaped from your dungeon recently. Don't mind me. Sorcerer. Da, 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 da. Oh, I thought the sorcerer was actually saying the word sorcerer. Sorcerer. No, just dot dot dot. The door is closed. Darn it, the sorcerers have requisitioned my library again. Since they moved into the city, it's barely accessible. I do wonder what they're researching for in there. Regardless, all this time I've been kept from reading the next installment of Pirate Roberts' adventure series. Okay, cool. I guess I can't get into there either. Okay, let's go down. Can't get over there. Okay. There's the McDonald's. Let's go into this house. I'm so proud of my little Duncan. He's always such a keen sense of justice, and now he's an important man. Just hope this war doesn't change him, and that he'll always be my sweet little boy. You know, I don't feel bad for stealing from you. I really don't. I mean, you have nothing to do with it, old lady, but your son is a dick. My fiancé went off to Maven Bridge to fight those awful demons. I'm so worried about him. What if he comes back disfigured, with a scar across his beautiful face? Well, aren't you shallow? Move along, the city's gates are closed until further notice. Move along, the city gates are closed until further notice. Okay, Be a millionaire, pay to win, open 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. Oh, it's 2:50. It's 2:50. Well, 2:50 whatever time. Probably day. My chickens ran away, and now they're strayed all across the city. What? You want to help round them up? Sure. No way. Last time I did that, I trusted a kid all dressed in green who just screwed around. He even used my chickens to fly off the ground. Bunch of nonsense, really. My poor hens were traumatized for weeks. I'll take care of this myself. Well, screw you. Okay, that's another. I already got into these buildings. Okay, keep going up. I keep watching in front of the jail. Apparently, a prisoner got out. The lieutenants are all worked up. I wouldn't want to be a lieutenant. All that responsibility and stuff, it's not my thing. Yeah, that was me. I escaped. Prisoner escaped the jail. We sounded the alarm. Everyone's looking for him. We still don't know how he managed to dig such a long tunnel. Oh, they're not even looking for me? They're looking for the guy that was digging the fucking tunnel? Wow. No one's allowed in or out of the jail for the time being. Lieutenant's orders. What a pain. Stuck here while I'm supposed to be on a date with the waitress from the inn. I can't catch that prisoner, I'm sure. The chat's currently blocking the rest of what I was saying. What is he saying? So I'm just gonna wait. Gonna dig him. I'm sure he's gonna dig himself a tunnel. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Well, they won't let me go through. I just walked through that guy. I joined the force to follow Colonel Dalkin. He's my hero, a real soldier, and all the troops love him. It's a shame that in Genova, the army is led by the lieutenant. I mean. Stupidity is like money. The more you have, the more you show it off. Don't go saying that to the lieutenant, though. They might take it the wrong way. Then again, why would they think it was about them, huh? Just saying. Hello? Do you have your reactive image set up? Do you want to debut, or are you going to wait for a different stream? Access to the outer wall is forbidden during wartime. Even the pigeons will have to learn to defecate elsewhere. Anyways, that's what the lieutenant is trying to teach them. We're all wishing him the best of luck. What? Okay. So we'll talk after stream about that thing. But lieutenants are a whole other breed. We do this for the money, but they love their job. That's nuts, right? But hey, don't go around repeating that, alright? I could have level 99 problems. The lieutenant makes our lives miserable. They sometimes give orders that don't make any sense. Here, for example, I'm on the lookout for an approaching storm. That's right, indoors. No point in trying to make sense of them. Orders are orders. I have to look for Lieutenant's glasses in this crate. Yes, I can see they're not there, but he, quote-unquote, left them here. Orders are orders, so I'm searching. Whatever, soldiering here is kind of a crash course in life skills. You can't tolerate all the idiocy in the world after this. Or, of course, you just go mad. Okay then. I can't help the guy with this chicken problem anyways. Oh well. No, there's a boy that made a reference to Link and his and Link's treatment of hens and such. So that's what I was referencing. Today's menu: starter, crunchy salad topped with 6-legged critters. Main dish, small rat stew with its own dubious juices. Dessert, cook hare pie. Today's special, beef cartilage big wok with a side of rot-proof fries. Enjoy your meal. Sounds delicious. Welcome to Walkdonald's. We haven't started serving food yet. Stop by later. Oh, are you the new waitress? Perfect. You're right on time. We'll start serving food real soon. Do you want me to explain what you have to do? Yes. You'll see it's super easy. By watching closely, you'll see the mood the customer is in. Customers come in and sit down. You have to give them time to choose a meal without bothering them. When they want to place their order, after that, you just come and see me to get the meal before bringing it to them. Don't get the order wrong. Next, the customer eat their meal. It'll take a different amount of time for each person. Just don't bother them while they're eating. Most of them really hate that. Once you're finished, they'll want to pay for their food quickly before leaving. Go to them so they don't leave without paying. Try to take a few orders at the same time without bringing out the meals. The customers like that better. That said, you can only serve one meal at a time. Well, that's it. Easy as pie, right? Do you want me to repeat the instructions? No. Alright, we're officially open. Yeah. I want, let's see, a salad. Could I have today's special? Okay, so a salad and today's special. Salad and today's special. What meal do you need? A salad. Here you go, a salad. Thank you. Meal you need? Today's special. Here you go, today's special. Thank you. It wasn't bad, just so-so. Service here is pretty crummy. Oh, fuck you too. I'm gonna get the question mark over their head. I gotta go up. Okay. Salad and big walk. Okay. That was quick. Thanks, that was quick. A salad, please. Okay. Thank you. Really enjoyed the meal, thanks. That wasn't bad, just so-so. Oh, fuck you too. It wasn't bad, just so-so. I want, let's see, a big walk. Thanks, that was quick. Can I have a salad? Okay. Salad. Salad. And today's special. Salad and today's special. Salad, a big walk, and today's special. 2 salads, a big walk, and today's special. 2 salads, a big walk, and today's special. 2 specials, a big walk, and 2 salads. Okay, okay, if I recall correctly, this person wanted salad. Thank you. Another salad. That guy's getting angry. I'm sorry. That's not what I asked for. I asked for today's special. Whoops. I made someone mad. Oh well. God damn it. Today's special, that's not what I asked for. I asked for a salad. Oh, well. Can I have a salad? Okay. Say it again. Today's special. Oh, fuck you too. Okay. let's see. Today's special. Okay, today's special. Today's special. Today's special. Wasn't bad, just so. Okay, cool, cool. Big walk, please. Today's special, please. Finally! Oh, well, fuck you too. Wasn't bad, just so-so. Wasn't bad, just so-so. Service was pretty crummy. Well, fuck you too. Nice, we're done for today. You waited on 15 customers today. However, we lost 5. You'll need to improve if you want to continue working here. The average customer satisfaction was 3.2, which is pretty bad. Here are your wages. Feel free to come back and work for us. Now, I'm gonna see what the other jobs I can do are. That was... Oh, it's already night? What a day. It's about time I head back to the inn. What time is it? Okay. You're a new person. No, never mind. I already talked to you. I just didn't recognize you in the dark. Highly of you, no charge tonight. Will you be staying? Mudwell spoke highly of you, no charge tonight. Will you be staying? Sure. I wanted to go to that thing that's only available at night, but I guess not. Here's the list of available positions. Let me know what jumps out at you. Maid at the Delmare residence, childcare. Are you sure you want to accept the maid at the Delmare residence? Yes. Summer awaits you in her mansion. Just remember, keep your cool. Not that I had in mind was as a kid. Not what I had in mind as a kid. I always wanted to be an astronaut. I guess that's not the time, that's the... I don't think that's the time of day. Oh well, okay. This is the mansion, I think. Yep. You're the new maid, right? My dad hides his treasure in a safe in the house, but I won't ever let you find it. Hee 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 hee. Not even if you bring me my favorite candy. What's your favorite candy? You're the new maid, right? What's your favorite candy? Whatever. Okay, cool. Well, it's, I don't know, but I'm gonna go see what their favorite candy is. I'm gonna go buy it, see if the shop is selling any candy. Sugar, that'll be 15G. You got sugar. Okay, tea. No, I don't want to waste my gold on stuff like that. I'm hoping your favorite sweet is literally sugar, because that's the only sweet that I can get. Nope, doesn't count. Okay. At times I wonder if this is kind of servitude. Yeah, I don't care about you. Who do I talk to then? Oh, there you are, finally! You've barely begun and you're already behind in your work. And what in heaven's name are you wearing? Flagrant abuse of aesthetic sense. Start putting this on. I guess I am wearing a French maid outfit, Alep. What? What the heck is this getup? Don't you dare speak to me with that tone. You accepted the position, didn't you? Then do as you're told. It's your turn. If it's your uniform, if it's not to your liking, you know where the door is. See, you've come to your senses. Now go serve my dear husband his tea. I'd love the tea, but there's none left. Be a dear and fetch some at Mrs. Rad's shop, would you? Here, you can keep the change. Maybe. You got flavored tea. Might as well buy everything that's available, just in case. You got old whiskey. Drink responsibly. Thank you for the tea. Huh? You have some whiskey too? Not a bad idea. Just don't say a word of it to my wife. Glug, glug, glug. I can't find some. Lucky charm in my safe. My husband has fallen asleep. Very good, my dear. You have done well. Now on a more serious matter. Why do you think I need you? Of course not. I have Maria. Why do you think I need you? Of course not. I have Maria for that. Why do you think I need you? Of course, okay. I shouldn't be surprised. You seem to be quite simple-minded. Well, fuck you, lady. You don't even know the primary task of a maid is to spread gossip. Okay, then, apparently. I did not know that. It should be obvious. I don't know. But let's move to the task at hand. Rumor mongering are claiming that the game Be a Millionaire, which my husband has won several times, is rigged. We must squash these rumors quickly. Naturally, the best way to do this is to spread a counter rumor. We must make haste. Every minute counts. Go spread the rumor in the city immediately. Your reward will depend on how many people you convince. Oh shit, there's a time limit! Do I get more time for every person I talk to? Talk to me! Make more than Be a Millionaire in a lifetime of work. What more could be what you asked for? Okay. You don't count, apparently. A cat won Be a Millionaire? Pfft, whatever. And why not my cat, huh? Whatever. Why not my cat, huh? Here and spread the rumor in here. Well, I'm sorry. I thought I could try to convince you to this thing isn't rigged. Well, that was fun. I didn't talk to everybody in town, but I talked to a fair few. You convinced 24 people. Well, that's something. Here's your reward. Honestly, Maria, I've told you 100 times never combine pink and blue shades. That way... Well... Okay, well I guess that concludes my day. Oh, it's already night. What a day. It's about time I head back to the inn. Oh no! I've lost all my savings again! Next time I'm sure to be luckier. I almost won that time. I'll win eventually and end up rich like Mr. Delmare, I'm positive. It's a pretty absorbing game. You don't really know if it should stop or continue playing. Eventually you have plenty of chances to win, but then why are there so few winners? You want to play? 10 gold, sure. Want to learn the rules? Sure. It's simple. There are 9 cards on the table, and you have a turn over 2 of them without landing on the death card. How much you win is based on the amount of pairs you turn over. If you manage to turn over all 4, bingo, you've won a... Wow, okay, I might actually try this, just for the hell of it. Do you want to learn the rules? No. Okay. Okay, one of these is the death card. Damn it! Okay, that symbol. It's a matching game where one of them is not a match. Well. Damn it! One more time, then I'm fucking giving up. I really just want that absorbent amount of gold. It must be possible. Okay, last time, I swear. Damn it. Okay. Whatever. No. This game is rigged, I tell you. Rigged! Oh, childcare is the last thing I can do. I should be doing this kind of thing. Let's see, I have 100. I technically have enough, but I want to do this day. I have 166, and I think I need 150. But I want to complete everything. Honk honk. Thank you for the redeem. Guess you're not the person I talked to. Okay, resting for a second. Oh, I do have the mail. Okay. I said, well, I suppose you know what to do. I leave you to take care of them then. Good luck. I'm free! Hey, kitties. Do you want to play? Let's play hide and seek. Just like video games. I just like video games. You're it. You'll never find me. I know the best hiding place ever. Oh, great. They're hiding in the fucking town, aren't they? At least it's not timed. Oh, goddammit. Okay. I already talked to that guy. Okay, don't talk to anyone, just click on objects until I find these kids. Where the heck are these kids? Where the heck are the kids? Oh, there, I see one. Already? Do you have superpowers or something? No, I just have a bird's eye view of the city. That's not fair. Oh, you can move me. I'm blocking, I'm blocking how many of the kids? Okay, so there's 5 kids total. I have found 2 of them. I wonder if I can chase those back into their pen. Where the heck are these kids hiding? Oh! Thank you for the 5 bits, rival agent? Rival agent. Got it eventually. Thank you for the 5 bits. I really did. Wait, is rival agent Pocket Shine? Ah, not adorable. Okay, so there's 2 more kids somewhere around this frickin' city. Also, these grass things grow back real fucking fast. Up there's one. But I had the best hiding place ever! One more. Where's this last one hiding? I don't think I went into the mansion again. I don't think anyone would hide in the mansion, but you never... Oh, yep, he hid in the fucking mansion. You're really good at this, ma'am. Okay, yep, that's 5 of 5. Okay, I can move back into the corner. Come back and see us every day. Thank you, ma'am. I gotta go potty. Next time you won't find me. I'll get you for that. Are you okay? How did it go? They were well behaved, I hope. Here we go again. But I have to say, I miss them. Here, this is for you. Thank you for your help. Feel free to come back. Okay, so those are like 3 or so mini games. I think that. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay, cool. Head back to the inn, or try my luck at the. I'm gonna try my luck since I have over the amount that I need. I'm gonna try my luck with the millionaire thing again. Damn it. My little he's asleep. Okay, I guess I have to talk to him during the daytime. Because that makes sense. Wouldn't it be easier to smuggle us out of the city at night? Okay. People spoke highly of you. No charge tonight. Saying yes, sure, fine, whatever. Wait, I can do the quest again? Finish those jobs already? You can always do them again if you like. Here's the list of available positions. Let me know what jumps out at you. I understand. Let me know when you decide to work. Well, fuck you. I don't feel like doing those again. They're nice little mini games, but I have enough to leave now, I think. So did you have the 100? Yes, I have more. I have more than that. Ah, congratulations. Looks like you worked hard. I suppose you want to get going as soon as possible, right? Here, take this key. You can use it to leave through the sewers. No need to thank me. Your financial contribution is plenty, thanks enough. I have to go back into the fucking sewers! We made it. Finally getting out of it. We're finally getting out of this city. Thank you, Miss Tar. Thank you. I shall see my son again, and perhaps there is still time to save my people. Don't mention it, Bob. It's natural to help one another when you share the same fate. The same fate? We demons do not believe in fate, only in free will. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. It's just a figure of speech. There's no harm done. I regret getting carried away. Alope, I think it's time we take the lead you take the lead in our little expedition. Let's go. Mudwell, wait. Here, take this, a little keepsake from me, with thanks from the house. You got a loyalty badge. The kind of item that is completely useless. So am I going back in here? Yeah, yes I am. This is my treasure. Do not touch, Mr. Mudwell. Well, fuck you, Mr. Mudwell! Can't see what's behind me. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay. Free at last. So, Aloe, what do we do now? Go home, follow Bob. How about a snack? She's the right time for that. I'm thinking about if there's new. So, what do you say, Aloe? Go home? Not a bad idea, but I don't really see how. So, what do you say, Aloe? Follow Bob. I've got nothing against him, but that seems dangerous. So, what do you say, Aloe? Of course. That's it. An excellent idea. I don't know exactly how we ended up here, but it's somehow connected to the Megalith. If we find one, maybe we could go home. Well, I need to hurry. My father's going to worry. Although, come to think of it, the Megalith does allow us to time travel. He's not even born yet. So if we get back to before we left... Ah! Thinking in 4 dimension hurts my brain. I don't quite grasp your continuum, but if it is Megalith you seek, you would find one north of my father's encampment. Really? You hear that, Aloe? That's our ticket home. Well, we'll go with Bob. I mean, if you don't mind. The pleasure is all mine, Miss Tar. However, I do not know whether we shall reach my father's encampment unharmed. If the rumors are to be believed, Mayonnaise Bridge was taken by the Empire. But perhaps we can cross it. Let us head north. We shall decide once we get there. Your strength will be of great use solid smell. Of course we go. Anything interesting in this little field? Nope. Okay. Oh, they don't care. Okay. Would you happen to know anything about the Dread Pirate Roberts? The Empire is currently tied up with the war against the demons, but soon after or later we'll catch him and he'll pay for his misdeeds. If only we knew what he looked like. Some pirates have set up on the nearby island. Must be nice being a pirate, sailing the seas, going wherever the wind takes you. Oh, would I have if I were a few years younger. Dream to one day my Prince Charming will take me away on a beautiful white steed. Could you be him? By the looks on her face, I don't think Alop is the one. Ooh. A collectible star. That's all I can explore over there. What? I'm exploring everywhere that I can possibly go, besides where I have to go. Welcome. Did you come for my treasure hunt? Sure. It's simple. You can cut up to 4 bushes of your choice. My treasure is hidden in one of them. Oh, and the gardening fee is 10G. Okay, sure, why not? Let's go. There's that section. There's this section. Oh well. Well, that was pointless. Fun little side minigame that I'm not gonna get into. Okay, let's see. I probably need to go north. Yeah, that's where I need to go. Let's go this way for a sec. I just want to see what there is before I move on to the next actual part of the story. Especially because I gotta end soon and switch over to Fall Guys. I don't want to start the next main story quest just yet. waste your time bothering me, as I have no weapons for sale. You see, I only fashion the most exceptional of weapons, but such arms can only be forged with Orcincon ore. You dug up some Orcin ore? Oh, let me forge you an item with that. What would you like me to make? Let's get a better sword. Forge an Orcin sword. Make the item. I'll need to use 4 pieces of Orcin. Right? Yes. I'm afraid you don't have enough Orcin. Okay, but don't worry. Come back when you find more. Okay. Wait, I probably could pick up this pickaxe over here, maybe. Or not. Nope, okay. I thought maybe I could break these with that, but let's, my alarm is going off. Okay, technically, that means I have about 10 minutes before I really need to wrap up. So let's just mess around for a bit. Let's see what I can make. I'll need to use 2. Good, I have exactly that. And it's complete. An Orcin belt, a very stunning Orcin belt. Fine work, to say so myself. Please come back and see me if you find any other items you need forging. A very stunning ultimate belt, gorgeously decorated. Okay, that was fun. Oh, hold on, I have a message in Discord. Oh, okay. Looks like we're delaying for 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, so it looks like I got another 30 minutes to an hour to play. Okay, cool. I don't know when she sent that message. She sent it at almost 5:30. Okay, well, anyways, then I guess I will move on with the, I suppose I will move on to where I have to actually go. They don't treat me as a bad guy? Okay. The Empire has deployed troops in enemy territory, so civilians aren't allowed to pass this point. Sorry, no one is allowed to cross the bridge at this time. In the name of the Emperor, I command you, stop. I'll always wanted to say that. Between the demons and the north and the big boulder to my left, danger of falling. I wonder. Careful! The boulder is going to fall its way. Quickly, Aloe. Let's make a haste to cross the bridge. I'm like, oh, boulder, you say? Let me just knock that over. Haunted forest. Okay, that's that area. Let's see what's in the non-haunted part. What's over here? Oh, I guess I need a boat. Never mind. I guess I have to go into the haunted forest. Brr. This place gives me the goosebumps. I wouldn't want to spend my vacation here. We call it the haunted forest. Haunted? I hate ghosts. You are aware ghosts do not exist, Miss Tar. Did you hear that? Aloe, protect me! Solid Snail, protect us! You are not welcome here. Master Jati told us not to let you through. Turn back or die. Let's turn back, shall we? There must be another way to reach my father's encampment. At least I hope so. No way. First off, those ghosts don't look so tough, and second, Alep and I are really in a hurry to get back home. So, are you with me, Alep? Should we move forward? Yes. Well, after you in that case. I think we just found his weakness, Alep. Oh wow, that soundtrack is fire. Wow, okay. I am digging that soundtrack. No way you're walking out of here! Okay. Got it. Level up! Woo!
So you are the intruders who dare enter my forest? This forest belongs to the Demon King. Though it lies near the Empire, it is clearly our territory. Humans, demons, you're all the same, aren't you? Killing each other over a line drawn on a map? Well, this forest is mine, because me and my ghost friends live here.
Okay. Cool. Noted. Those ghosts are your friends?
Yes, absolutely. They entertain me whenever I like.
Sounds more like servants than actual friends.
Actual friends? What would you know about it, humans? If you think you're so special, humans, find my ghosts. You'll not get through this forest without catching them. Arg, 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 arg. You still have 3 more to find.
Poor Guardian, he doesn't know that it was like to have a friend.
I must say, I do not like the look of this place.
Okay, I can't get any further down. Okay. Okay, that feels like a boss area. I'm guessing I need to return back because I can't really do anything else over there. Okay. There's another direction over here. Let's go over that direction. Found green goop. That was certainly an interesting obstacle. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of this section? Okay, I figured it out. I do not have all the ghosts. Okay, so I need to keep exploring. Okay, let's go this way first. So, but I can't. There isn't anywhere else to go. Ah, okay, this thing again, okay. Haha! I did find a new place to go. It did not take me to any place new, but I found a new place to go.
You think you're so special, humans? Find my ghosts.
Okay, two more to find. Oh my god. Okay, where does that connect to, though? Ha! Okay. Once I remember about the ground pound ability, I'm like, oh, that's probably how I have to activate those ones. Hey, we found it. We figured it out. And by we, I mean me, myself, and I. So I got no help from chat. Absolutely no help from chat. I hate jump puzzles a lot. I want to get that chest. I'm gonna fucking, alright, fine. Screw you, chest. I didn't want you anyways. Did I mention I hate jump puzzles? Alright, I wasn't gonna get that box. Ow! Guess I can't go that way. Okay, cool. I can move myself for a second here. I was blocking part of the course. Okay, heal and a save. Okay. That's how I get through some of these sections that I couldn't previously. That just gets me air, okay. More green goop. Oh, okay. I have found all 6 ghosts, and now I get to move back to block the screen so I can actually read dialogue.
You think you're special, humans? Find my ghosts. You're not going through the forest without catching them. What? You found all my ghosts? Then as promised, I'll let you leave the forest. But who will I play with now? Go away and never come back.
He'll be all alone here. I couldn't take that.
Let us journey on, Solid Snell. My father's camp is not much further. An actual friend. Leave now and never return.
That voice hurts my voice box. I should not make that that voice anymore. Die, zombie, die. Die, ooze. Ooh, level up. Now what happens if I go this way? Oh hey, I can actually go this way now. Ooh, I got another Orcon ore. And there actually isn't anything that way. Okay. Look! Humans! How did they find our camp? Quick, grab them. We can't let them escape. Wait. Lord Bob! You're alive! The king thought you lost forever after the sorcerers captured you. These humans helped me escape Genova. They are my guests. No harm must come to them. Humans helped you? Believe it or not, they did. Hello, it is me. I have come to obscure your precious text boxes again. Hello, stop. Aloe, please stop. Take me to my father. I must speak with him at once and inform my son that I have returned. Yes, Lord Bob. Lord Bob? I will explain everything later. I must see my father before it's too late. Thank you for your help. You're lucky, humans. How some humans like you fooled Lord Bob, that I don't know, but I've got my eye on you. Humans in the Demon King's camp. Now I've seen it all. Don't touch anything. Touch is everything. You ain't the boss of me. I will touch anything and everything. That's obviously who I have to talk to. I will never trust humans again. Touch, 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 touch. Your human friends attacked us by surprise despite the truce we observed for nearly 10 years. How could they be so cowardly? Any friend of Lord Bob is a friend of mine. What do you need? You got a bronze sword. Bronze armor for 250 G, sure. You got bronze armor. Come back anytime. Yay, I have a better sword now. Yay, I have a better sword. Yay. Aren't you hungry? I am, and you look pretty appetizing. Like I was going to eat you. Then again, that's the kind of stories you tell your young ones, right? What's this way? Oh, okay, that's the thing that I need to go through to get home. Okay. that's what that is. Okay. What's this way? Nothing. Okay, cool. You should probably follow Lord Bob to see what's happening, but since you seem so interested in the lives of the demon soldiers here, I will tell you about my own. I was born 60 years ago, which makes me fairly young for a demon. We live much longer than humans, you know. My childhood in Demonia was rather peaceful. There were indeed a few warriors with your precious emperor, but nothing too serious. Fairly routine, you know. Humans and demons have never really gotten along. Which reminds me that I once had a human friend. Oh, he wasn't like you at all. We had some good times together. And that's probably why I'm telling you all this. In fact, that was what I was going to... In fact, what was I going to say? I don't really remember, but no matter. Thank you for coming and speaking with me. It's nice to chat with someone other demons don't like to talk much on account of I talk too much. As if liking to talk was a flaw. Well, it's true. I like to have a chat with people who come and see me, but then they quickly walk away. Do you have any idea why? No, of course you don't. I always seem to forget that I've met people, and so I do the same thing over and over again. Can you believe that? I, for one, believe it because I don't. Your text is blocking me again. No, if you've noticed, but everyone does the same thing. It's really odd, isn't it? I do wonder if there's not a unsolved mystery in there somewhere, a hidden meaning to the universe, that we're just robots made to spit out what someone else wrote. Yeah, I know, I'm talking nonsense, but why not, right? After all, the greatest strides made by science were based on the most outrageous theories. Well, that's me. That's me done, I think. Okay, bye. I'm never gonna talk to you again. You talk way too fucking much. I'm kidding. I actually relate to that. I'm a big talker myself. As Aloe pointed out, part of our relationship is I talk a lot and he listens. She listens, they listen. I prefer using she, but I keep messing up and using other pronouns, but Aloe takes all of them, so it's fine.
Father, I have returned. Arthur Spawn, my son. I thought I had lost you. when the Empire's soldiers joined forces with the sorcerers and attacked us out of nowhere, despite our 10-year truce. You were the one who stepped in and allowed us to escape. I only did my duty as general of our people's army. I had to protect you. You did your duty. I'll grant you that. The current situation is dire. Following the surprise attack by the Emperor's forces, we were separated from the rest of my army. I have been trying to rally our troops from here, but we're too far behind. The sorcerer's power is too great. Father, I must fight. I know, but things are off to a bad start. I fear Demonia will be attacked before we can reach and defend it. After centuries of coexistence, it seems the humans have now decided to exterminate us. We cannot let that happen. And not all humans are evil. I learned that during my stay in Genovia. I am glad that you made friends in these dark times. Father, there is something else. The Empire, they have built something they call the weapon. I have yet to identify its energy source, but it has frightening power. If they ever use it against us, our entire kind will be wiped off the map. I'd heard stories about this weapon, but I did not think. What if what you say is true? We must stop them from using it. I will not leave my people to die. Father.
Dad! Dad! You came back! I knew you were alive!
Reno, my son. Forgive me, my absence must have caused you much grief.
Not one bit. I didn't even cry. I knew my dad was the strongest of them all.
Yes, your father is very strong indeed. He killed all those mean humans and came home.
Yeah! Are those humans your prisoners, Dad?
No, those are nice humans. I would even call them my friends.
Nice humans? But there are no nice humans.
You shall see when you grow up. I hope you too will have human friends.
Never!
Miss Tar, Solid Snell, forgive me. He is but a child, and to him all humans are the enemy.
I understand. But if human children and demon children all believe the myths, can there ever be peace between our two people? Oh, I've got boatloads of messages. Hope nothing mentioning about my, collab, I don't think. Nope, none of them are about the collab. Okay.
I almost forgot. You did come here to listen to You did not come here to listen to these stories. I will take you to the Megalith. It's north of the encampment, on the bluff.
He didn't answer my question.
Thank you for helping my son escape. The Kingdom of Demonia is eternally grateful to you. I must find a way to contact Lothar. We must avoid this disaster. Here is the megalith I spoke of.
That's definitely a megalith. It has the same symbols etched into it as the one that brought us here. But then, I don't know how to activate it.
Activate it? Megaliths are nothing more than monuments to the ancient Magi civilization. They do not serve any purpose. What was that?
Dad! It's the Empire! The sorcerers are attacking the camp!
What? How in the world did they find us?
Find them! No member of the demonial royal family must get away! Ah, there you are!
The great Magus! Run away, my son, run!
Bob Demondia, son of the King Arthur's general and heir to the throne. I have you to thank for this.
Me? No. How did you?
How did I follow you? Oh, it wasn't that hard, although I don't think you would make it through the haunted forest. But you did survive. All it took to track you was guessing where you would exit from. And here I am.
What have I done? This is all my fault.
Oh, don't fret. You won't have to despair much longer. Watch out! They disappeared? How could that be? Find them. They can't be very far.
Oh, they're 50 years in the future.
Or further in the past. It's all up in the air at this point. Okay, we've gone further into the future because we're now three-dimensional. Okay, well, looks like, okay, so the, Yui is ready, so I gotta get through this conversation and save. Hello? Well, that was, what the heck are you doing here? You weren't taking advantage of my being. Where are we, anyway? The megalith. It activated when the sorcerer destroyed it. It means we're back home. Well, I hope I have the strange feeling of volume. Just think, like that day I ate too much chocolate, but without the stomach ache. Don't you have the same feeling, Alope? It's odd. None of us had chocolate mousse. Anyways, enough about the chocolate mousse thing. The maglers will no longer work. Well, Bob is buff as fuck. He does not skip arm day or leg day. Where have the sorcerers gone? And my son, how is he? Bob? Actually, it's a bit complicated. Where should I begin? What do you mean, complicated? They're all dead, is that it? Well, hold on, let me explain. This isn't gonna be easy. We're not in the same time as before. Alope and me come from the present. I mean, for you, it's the future. But to us, your present is our past. I'm not sure I'm being very clear. I do not understand a thing. They are all dead, so is that what you're trying to tell me? In a way, yes. Or maybe they're just older. I refuse to continue this conversation. I must find my son and save my father. I think I'm gonna need a new approach. We can't leave him alone, Alope. Can I save? That's the wrong thing. I don't know if it's saved recently, though. Worst comes to worst, I have to go through the last little bit to the future again. Okay. I'll just, quit. Progress will be lost. I'm hoping it saved once I went through the time portal, but who knows. Okay. Now we're gonna switch over to the waiting screen as I switch games. Please don't need an update. Please don't need an update. Okay. Hi. No, it's fine. I was planning on, I planned on playing a, actually I'm still on the waiting screen on my, hold on, I'm actually gonna mute and play some music, so don't, give me a second. Okay, I think everything's good. I don't actually know. Okay. It might just have been your bad internet because I just popped into into my stream and the sound sounded fine. So hello everyone who's just joining in. I am, or just starting their stream. I've been streaming for the past like a couple hours at this point. I am Pwincess, Tariat Tome Teller, first of her name, keeper of lore, collector of tales, reader of fates, founder and leader of the Myceli Fey Court, and arbiter of the Lost Library. Yeah, I'm pseudo royalty. So I'm pseudo royalty, so I have a royal name with all the titles. At least. Anyway, and this the green pony, the green unicorn next to me is Alope. This is essentially their unofficial debut as that character on stream. And we're playing the fun bean game. And also, thank you, Alope, for continuing your tenure on the Myceli Archfey Fey Court. And and also, Sapling Power 12, thank you for getting a library card to the Lost Library. Yes, welcome to Scuff Saturdays. Oh my god, it's such a relatable thing where a streamer starts streaming and then they suddenly realize they haven't eaten the past 5 hours. Yeah? Be right back. I'm gonna go get some food for a second. And entertain my chat. Cool. Also, if you are watching my stream and you want to see the lovely people that I'm collabing with today, type in ! Collab, and then specifically for Alope, ! GF. !GF should get Alope specifically. Ah, dang it. Apparently GF doesn't work. Let's try BF. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, well, Alop was correct. Apparently my audio is a bit scuffed for some reason. I don't know. Why is... See, I might have to just go to we'll be right back screen while I try to fix this.